Hey guys, it's DC here, and today we're going to be talking about LinkedIn recommendations and why they actually matter. Alrighty, so we have here my LinkedIn page, and I want to use my own profile as an example because I have received a few job offers in the past. In fact, most of the job offers I've had are from people who have recommended me or seen my profile and then asked me, like a recruiter or something has then asked me, would you be interested in this position? And I've either said yes or no. Now, for those of you who don't know, the recommendation section is right down the bottom here, underneath skills and endorsements. There it is. So I've received 9 recommendations from a bunch of different people who have basically said that I'm good at whatever I'm doing, and I've given 4 to pretty much those exact same people, but obviously a few less. Why LinkedIn recommendations matter is because it's essentially a reference like you would have on your resume, but it's on your online profile for everyone to see. So for example, this guy Mark Dawley has said, David has consistently provided outstanding support and service to his colleagues at QLS with no request ever too small. Now, this is a pretty damn good review. He goes on to say, with his departure from QLS, he brings with him outstanding knowledge, 5-star service, and most importantly, a top-notch attitude, which is very nice of him to say, which will no doubt provide invaluable to an employer. Now, that is a really good reference or recommendation to have. And apart from my own resume references, which I also put 2 on my resume, this is a nice way to back yourself up. And with my resume, usually what I actually have is a link to my LinkedIn at the top of my resume for them to click. I send my resume as a PDF to most places that I apply for a job at. Now, you'll notice here that most of these reference or recommendations are from QLS, which is the Queensland Law Society. In fact, I'm pretty sure most of these are from the Queensland Law Society. And it's because at that time I went around and I knew I was going to leave here and I was looking for another job. So I just went around to the people that I liked in that organization, and the ones that I knew would give me a good recommendation on LinkedIn. And I just asked them, hey guys, could you please give me a recommendation on LinkedIn? I'd really appreciate it. I'll give you one back if you want. And some of them said no, some of them said yes. You notice some of these people match the ones that are on here as well. And it has definitely worked in my favor to get jobs. Recruiters have looked at this and said, well, this guy is obviously pretty good at what he does because he has 9 people saying that he's really good at his job. He's a very personable person. And that it's awesome. That's definitely helped me here. Look at this guy. David is a proactive, energetic systems superstar. Now, this guy had absolutely no idea what the job was that I was doing, but that doesn't matter because he gave me a beaming review on LinkedIn here, and that it has definitely helped me. So that's sort of why recommendations are quite important to have. But I'm also going to touch here on skills and endorsements. Now, I have here listed a bunch of skills that I know pop up when recruiters look for different jobs. So they will type in that they need someone, for example, when they're posting a job, they'll type in, we need someone to configure a firewall. Now, I put that in there because I can configure firewalls. I think most of you probably can. And also because I want to be hit by those recruiters. ITIL is, I guess, sort of like a skill, but also a foundation. And I just put ITIL in there because I am aware of the ITIL foundation. I'm not certified in it, but you don't really have to be honest. Most places that are asking you for jobs, they'll just say, are you aware of the ITIL foundation and what's written in there? And you just say yes. I know how to service a system and what the basic service process of a system is. That's why I put it in there. Some of the ones here, they're pretty old. I haven't updated this for a very long time. It's mostly focused towards like a sysadmin or a network engineer role. As you can see, Telnet is apparently a skill. Zen Client, Telstra's IP telephony or Tippet, networking in general, Windows Intune. I mean, it's a very sysadmin kind of profile, but at the same time, I probably should update this to reflect my professional experience as a security professional. But it's it's much of a muchness these days. Most of the people are coming to me based off my licenses and certifications. Now, these certifications do also pop up in recruiters' searches on LinkedIn. And these headhunters are searching for terms that it's basically just metadata, right? That will link you to your profile. So the CMNO is a free certification, Cisco Certified Meraki Network Operator. I mean, it's got Meraki in there. So anyone who's looking for someone who can work with Meraki, they'll come across my profile if they're looking in the region that I'm in. OSCP, a lot of places ask for that. The various CompTIA certifications that I have, again, they all just sort of link up from what recruiters are searching for. And the reason I actually went for most of these certifications is because A, the business needed it at the time, and B, because I knew that these certifications were ones that were being searched for. The way you can find this out is by going into the jobs tab up here and having a look at some of the jobs that are on offer here. So if you look for senior cybersecurity analyst, for example, you'll see that in here there's MSSP, SOC, SIEM. They're asking for a CH, so they'll come across my profile. I don't have a CISA or a GIAC, but they will still hit my profile if they had a recruiter coming out to have a look. And because I have had jobs as security analysts and SOC admins and all sorts of different stuff there, they will definitely hit my profile as someone with experience and someone who could potentially work for this company, PeopleBank, which I'm pretty sure PeopleBank is actually a recruitment company, but whatever. So the next thing is the accomplishments down the bottom. And this is pretty much a reflection of the skills and endorsements. It's just another way to show off some of the skills you have. So these accomplishments I've put here are not so much certifications, although they are certifications. It's more just a skill that I've gotten from having to work with a specific vendor of products. So Ruckus, they do wireless devices. Checkpoint, they're both firewalls. And Cisco, Meraki. The reason I got those is because I needed to get them for jobs. I didn't pay for any of these. And again, they do definitely help me boost my profile when I'm being searched in LinkedIn. I think I average around 400 views a month. So yeah, 417 views. 222 people have viewed my profile posts, and I've been found in 144 different searches, which is pretty good. It means I'm fairly likely to be offered a job, even if I've already got one. And for someone like me who works in mostly contracting roles, this is absolutely pivotal to my success in getting jobs. If I don't have this sort of profile on LinkedIn, I'm probably not even going to be considered, to be completely honest. So for those of you out there who are looking to get recommendations, if you have some friends on LinkedIn who have worked with you or know what your sort of working style is like and maybe work at the same place as you or somewhere similar, just ask them, hey, if I give you a recommendation on LinkedIn, can you give me one back? The same goes for people on LinkedIn that you work with. If you're currently working or if you're in a study group with people, definitely ask them for a recommendation, because it's a solid reference for you to show off when you are applying for a job. And you don't even really have to show it off. People will just see it when they go to your LinkedIn profile. The same goes for anyone out there who wants to give me a recommendation. For the rest of this month, if you give me a recommendation, I'll give you one back that says the sun shines out of your ass. And it might help you, it might not help you. I'll just fluff something up that says that you're an amazing security professional, whatever. I'll look at your profile and make sure it makes sense. But I want to emphasize here the importance of having a good recommendation that's fairly well written and obviously articulate enough for someone to understand. So if you haven't already, get a LinkedIn profile, create a recommendation for one of your friends, ask them to give you one back, make sure you list out all of your skills, certifications, and allow people to give you endorsements for different technologies that you've worked with, and make sure you have all of your job history and education history listed. It's absolutely important to getting a job in this day and age, as well as searching for your own job. So the LinkedIn recommendations for jobs will come off your profile. And if you noticed before, a lot of the profiles that came up were for support engineers and like IT administrators. And that is definitely because I haven't updated my profile in a little while, in maybe like 10 years, I think, to show off the different skills and endorsements that I'm looking for. So this is where the jobs recommendations in LinkedIn comes from. It comes directly from this list here. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you are able to create your own LinkedIn profile and can put that information in there and get some recommendations out there. If you want to find my LinkedIn profile, I'll put a link in the description so you can find me, or you can just go to linkedin.com/in/DC David Lee and you will find me. I'll give you a recommendation. And yeah, let's all get employed. Let's get some jobs out there, right? I'll see you all in the next video. Catch you later. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button.